All right, Coach. Started out non-conference play so well, going 3-1. You guys got ranked. I know that was a big notch on a bunch of listed goals. Starting out 1-0 in conference play, it's probably goal number one. How big was it get that number one win over Murray State, a rival, just starting out this conference?
No, it's big. It's important, and you and I talked about it the other day, and I'm sure that Takeem will tell you the same thing. That loss in the spring really was disheartening. We had played so poorly on offense, and so and that kind of set the precedent for that spring season. So I wanted to make sure our team was ready, our offense was ready, and very pleased with how that first half went. It's 321 to 95, in total yards in the first half, and could have been about as good as it could be if you don't get the field goal blocked. Okay, so no, it was important. I think we kind of challenged this team, and they accepted, and they were ready to play. So, the second half takes on a different life of its own. You're trying to make sure that, if they score, they're using 5 minutes off the clock. That there's no big plays, that you're making sure that you don't take unnecessary chances. Okay, so that's okay. We ended up only 100-some yards in the second half, but that's what you do when you have a good football team. You find different ways to run it, to finish a game, to throw if you're behind like we did earlier in the year. So we're finding ourselves, and we're finding what we're doing. I think we're seeing we're capable of even playing better. So that's the challenge.
You jumped out to that big lead, and they started doing onside kicks and doing different things unconventionally. Your guys hung in there and played smart football. That has to be something that you're proud of.
Yeah, no doubt. We learned a valuable lesson there. We've got to coach it better. We've got to play it better. I've got to make sure that the team's more alert. For the surprise onside, right? And so we didn't ball key it, and that cost us a possession in the defensive short field. So, no, you learn lessons whether you win or you lose. It's a lot more fun to learn them when you win. But certainly when guys get back in here on Monday, there'll be some things that we can learn from and have opportunity to grow.
Murray came into this game one of the top defenses in the league, maybe the country. Talked about how they didn't give up big plays. You kind of went for the throat a couple times early, going for big plays. What was kind of mindset of that?
Well, you just said it. You can't let them just, their structure of defense and line up 7 in the box and play a single safety and not make a play or two. You saw at the end of the game we were, trying to run the ball against it, and it's 3 and 4 yards. Okay, so you're not going to make a whole lot of yards and big plays out of that. So we were pretty balanced early. I think that kind of maybe surprised him, maybe not. But Keon executed at a high level. His legs kept the drives going. A couple plays that Colton made were, gave us a little juice too, and started flipping the field. And then when the defense got the turnovers, now you score on defense. The other time John intercepts and gets it down to the 7 or whatever. Okay, that's so there's some short fields on here with some points. So the kids know this. When you score 40 whatever we scored, okay, it's offense, defense, and special teams. You can't go 99 yards every time. You can't, get penalties on either side of the ball. So it's scoring offense is team scoring offense, okay? Just like scoring defense is team scoring defense. It's just, I don't know why we even in this game created those categories, because it doesn't tell all the information.
Zach Wallace punched it in 3 times personally.
Did he?
I have to do that since Victoria did that.
Really?
14.
Right.
So it's been a while. At Murray also.
Yeah.
So that guy being able to, he's a third-year freshman, but a guy that's been able to be in the program now and making some big plays when you need him.
Well, Zach's a good teammate. He's one of the bigger backs, okay? So he's learning to, we're trying to make him get his pads down, and, he's 210 pounds, 15 pounds. So, don't get me wrong, I got no problem giving it to Peyton Logan. He'll find a way too, but it's kind of good to take some of that off Peyton and let Zach kind of find his little niche. So I was good, proud of him for that.
Bunch of people in the stands today. How fun was that to see a lot of seats full, and how much they were cheering and the excitement? They weren't sitting on their hands.
No, it was great. No, I appreciate it. This is, I hope these seniors appreciate this, okay? You know, my favorite part of it is when some of our former players are back in the locker room with us, you know, singing our locker room win song. Okay, that's special to me. See guys come back and, you know, be a part of it and kind of relive their days, and, you know, the 6, 7 groups outside, you know, cooking out, you know, and you see there Coach Carroll's guys, and then, you know, some of those 80s and early 90s were back, and, you know, I've been fortunate enough to have 16 groups, you know, come through here, and seeing those guys filter in and their kids, and man, it's just it's a blast, and I don't take it for granted. I'm proud to be, you know, I'm proud to be part of his life. He'll talk to you in a second, and he's going to go on and do great things, and you know, that's what this is about, is you know, those relationships and memories that we build together.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, guys.